I was a dean at a middle school, dean and athletic director at a middle school. I'm not going to say the middle school's name because they don't even deserve it. It's a hustle over there. But the young girl, 6th grade, was into it with another young girl, 6th grade, over a boy. Let's say, girl M and girl A. Girl A had a cast on her hand though. I don't know what happened. But, so after school, I do the dismissal, get on the megaphone. Hey, get your rides, go home, be safe. No congregating over there. Hey, y'all break it up. Hey, you go back in the building you got after school. Hey, my man, go home now. Your mama's outside, blah, blah, blah. Right? On the megaphone, clearing it out. And so, unbeknownst to me, they had a little something brewing. Let's just call Cortez, is the boy, right? So A and M had a thing for Cortez. And I don't really remember the details, but they got into it. And girl A with the cast jumped on girl M, hit her a couple times with the cast. I didn't even see it. I'm doing dismissal. Boom, 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 boom. So toward the end of dismissal, I get approached by an old stud, like an OG stud. They would call him Bull Daggers. I hope I'm sorry. If it's inappropriate, I'm sorry. But old stud. And her daughter, which was a younger stud, and so it was a grandmama and the mama, studs. Then the daughter, M, that just got hit with the cast. And she ain't no angel, but she's still a child. So they approached me. Why you let that girl jump on my daughter? I'm like, excuse me, man. I don't know what you're talking about. We're trying to get this missile done. I'm watching the kids. You let her jump on my daughter? And as they're talking, they're walking towards me. And I'm like, grandma got the cornrows with the little, she ain't cutting her facial hair because she thinks she a dude. So she got the little mustache and little chin hairs coming out her chin. And I'm like, I'm just looking at the mustache. I can't focus on what they're saying because I know. Nowhere, I'm 6'2", 225, 230, pretty much regular. I know they don't think that they about to do something to me. So I'm backing up. I'm like, man, what happened? Let's wait till the students clear. We can come back in and we can talk about it. Nah, F that. You let that girl jump on my daughter. And they're getting closer. So the gym is on the opposite side of the parking lot. Across the parking lot from the school, and they kind of backing me up into the gym door. So I'm like, oh, they think they about to jump me. So I said, ma'am, excuse me. I appreciate it if you give me my space. I appreciate it. I apologize for what happened. We can look into it. If we could talk to such and such and such and such and such and such, and we can get this straight. Is she okay? Is she bleeding? She didn't. None of that mattered. F this, N-U-M-F, blah blah blah, my baby. So it's grandma, mama getting fired up, and they approaching me like some dudes. So, so as a dean, I got the walkie-talkies. So we got security. So, like any other time outside of work, it wouldn't even been no issue. I would probably laughed it off and kept walking. You know what I'm saying? But I like, damn, they about to jump me. So I try to get to security. But dismissal time, there's kids screaming and, kids running around and, so that they can't really hear me. I'm like, hey, security. I got an issue over here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Never came. So I said, okay. It's still students coming out of the of the building, you know, because they had maybe clean up or something, and you know, their mamas might have came a little later, so they coming late. You know, they weren't part of the main dismissal groups, and so I said, okay, security not answering. They backed me up against the door. I said, the first student that walked through this door, I'm sliding in the door and closing and locking the door because I got the keys. So I go boop, boop, pop it, and then they can't get in. So that's exactly what I did. And that's just, it's a funny example because I you know.
Hi, I'm Amir, and this is my book, at the Zoo. And it's about a girl who goes to the zoo, and she thinks it's unfair that all the animals are locked in cages, and you can find it on Amazon. Wow. It's a very good book.